Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a story time. So I feel like this is so kind of but I'm just gonna make this video. It is what it is. So as you can tell, this is a story. I'm gonna just play the clip. Guys, I am appalled. So I'm at Marriott Diner with my friends, and my other friend left her plate. I really want to eat her food. I shed a tear. Okay, so pretty much that was a video of a very crazy night. The night was so crazy. That was in the summertime. I had just got my hair done. I had just got my nails done. I had just got my toes done. Like, everything was on fleek. I had this outfit that I had been waiting to wear. So my friends, they were like, hey, we're going to be in the city. Meet us at club da 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 da. And so I met them at the club, but I got there really late. So instead of paying all this money, they were like, we're about to leave anyway. So I was like, okay, well, it doesn't make sense for me to pay. We about to leave. So they were like, meet us at such and such. Meet us at the restaurant. Oh, excuse me. So I go home, I change, and then they're calling me. They're like, where you at? Excuse me, I'm sorry. They were like, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, well, I'm on my way to the restaurant. So I get to the restaurant. I walk in. I go all the way to the back. They're seated in the section where it was like only them. It was no other people sitting at the tables that was in that section. And then when I got there, it was like set up for me to be sitting in the middle. It was like 3 people on the one side of the table, 2 people on the other ends, and then I sat right in the middle. So I got there and I sat beside one of my, I guess, ex-best friends. I sat beside her, and she was just like very cold towards me. She was looking cold. She was like, you know, normally when we see each other, we like yell each other names and we smile and hug, you know. And she was just very like standoffish. She didn't, you know, I gave her a hug and she was like, don't touch me. And she just, you know, I never experienced that vibe from her, you know. So it was like, whoa. And so we were just talking. I just left her alone or whatever, and I was just like having small talk with everybody, like, hey, what's up? Oh my god, hey. And I was like, you know, what's up? What's going on? And she just was ignoring me. And then like I said, I gave her a hug, and she was like, don't do that. And I was like, whoa. And then I can't really, oh my god, I can't really remember exactly what happened, but I was trying to talk to her. The conversation escalated, and she got up out her seat, and it was, she didn't flip the table, but it was like she was about to flip the table, and she just started yelling and screaming. Everybody in the restaurant was looking at us, and she was like saying, she was like, cause I'm not playing, like she was going off. And I was like, wow, because it was kind of shocking, because she had never went off on me like that, you know. And to be honest, I wasn't even mad at her, because I know, like, with true friendship, if someone didn't care, they wouldn't even, you know, waste their time, you know, getting rowdy, especially in a public place. They wouldn't waste their time you know, being loud and being rowdy and all that. But what was the situation? It was just like about a lot of things, you know, just about some differences. Me and her had a conversation, and we just kind of like agreed to disagree, and we never really had an argument or any type of disagreements like that. And so it was just a lot going on. Sorry, y'all. It was just a lot going on. And you know, so she got up, went off, and then she left out the restaurant. And I was just like, after that, I actually started crying. I was tearing up, because I was like, dang, like I love her so much. Like, oh my god, I'm sad that she's upset, and this is hurting me, because we never had this type of, you know, communication, you know, and it was really heartbreaking. But I could see her point of view, but I also wanted her to see my point of view as well. And so she left, and so me and the other girls were sitting at the table, and we were just talking, and they were like telling me, like, you know, why she felt the way that she felt, and I was trying to explain to them, you know, why I felt the way that I felt. One of them was understanding towards me, and then the other one was just like not so much. And so she was like, yeah, because she's not going to invite you to her wedding, you da 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 da, this and you this, you that. And I was just like, what? And I was trying to explain like the situation and how I'm never trying to come at people a bad way or anything like that. Like me and her had a conversation, and she was trying to like pretty much label me as something that I wasn't. And I was trying to tell her, like, this ain't that situation, that ain't. She was like, because I have a friend like this, and this and this and this applies to you. And I was just pretty much telling her that, like, that's not me. I am not your friend. Like, don't try to put that situation, don't fit that narrative to my narrative. Like, and that's really what the argument was about, like, differences. And so yeah, she was like, you're not going to be invited. We were talking for about 10-15 minutes, and they were like, I was like, should I go out there and talk to her or whatever? And it was like, no, give it some time, just give it some time. But then when she told me that she was planning a wedding and then I might not be invited to the wedding, that's when I was like, you know what, let me get up out this seat and let me go check on her. So I ran outside, and they all had drove in one car. I didn't even know who car they was in, so I had to see. It was a big parking lot full of cars, so I'm like, damn, how the heck am I gonna find which car they're in? Luckily for me, they were in the very front. They were parked in the very front. So when I went outside, I was standing in the middle of the street, well, in the middle of the parking lot, and I was just looking around like I was on a movie or something, looking for the car. And I had seen them in the car because once she left, another one of our friends had left inside the car with her, like probably like a couple minutes afterwards. So I'm knocking on the windshield, like literally knocking on the windshield. She's leaning on the door. I'm knocking on the windshield. I know she sees me, and I'm like telling her, can you please open the door? Can you please open the door? Can you please open the door? And she was on the phone with her boyfriend FaceTiming, and I'm like, can you please open the door? Like, please. Like, I'm just knocking. And she would look at me, and I'm like, no, this girl didn't just look at me, did not open the door, and just looking at me, is on the phone, blatantly ignoring me. And I was like, wow, like, you know, it was really hurtful, you know. And then our friend who car it was, tell me why, y'all, the alarm on her car just starts to go off, and the alarm just went off. I'm out here in the damn parking lot. We had just had an argument and raised hell and caused a scene. Well, not an argument. She was just yelling at me, but we had just caused a scene in this restaurant, you know, and all the waiters and all the guests were looking at us like we were crazy. She stormed out. Another friend stormed out. Then I stormed out. Well, the second friend didn't storm out, but then I stormed out. I'm knocking on the windshield, you know, knocking. And then the alarm on the car goes off. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I just got in the car and I left. And they were like saying that I ran when I left. Like, I was like, no, I didn't run. I just got in the car. She wasn't going to open the door for me. She wasn't trying to hear me out. She wasn't trying to have a discussion. And then the alarm goes off. And I'm like, this is too much. She was like, oh, it was an accident. I didn't mean to press the alarm. And I'm like, it's cool. I just left, you know. And that night, like, I haven't really talked to I talked to, after that, I mean, I talked to two of them that same night, but it's just, you know, it's hard, you know, like, losing friends to, you know, to any situation, you know. It's hard because friendships, they're kind of like relationships, you know. Like, you invest so much of your time, you invest a lot of energy, you invest a lot of love, you invest a lot into friendships, you know. And my friends, I see my friends as family, you know. And this year I really lost a lot of my friends, and it's hurtful because, you know, your friends are your friends. Like, they're your go-to, you know. So it's difficult, it's hard, it's something that, you know, it's hard. It's like a bad breakup. But at the end of the day, you know, like, I wish everyone happiness. I wish everyone lots of love. I wish everyone, you know, success and just prosperity and abundance. You know, it ain't never no hard feelings. If we was friends, you know, if I loved you, I'ma always love you. And I say this probably, I done said this in another video before, but you know, if I loved you, I'ma always love you, no matter what. Like, it ain't ever gonna be like no ill will or anything like that. Like, if you my friend, or if we're not friends anymore, if we don't talk, like, I'm gonna always pray for you. I'ma always wish you the best. And when you win, when you succeed, I'ma always be clapping, even though like you won't, we ain't communicating or hanging out like that. I'll be clapping for you. I'm gonna be rooting for you. Like, I want the best for y'all. Like, and I know y'all want the best for me, you know. And all I want to say is to Jaleesa, to Tiana, I think that, you know, y'all are amazing. And I really, you know, specifically to, you know, Galicia and, well, Jaleesa and Tiana, specifically to y'all too, I just want to say that, like, I'm very sorry, you know. Y'all were amazing friends to me for the last, since I've, Jaleesa since middle school, Tiana since elementary. Y'all were amazing friends to me, and y'all never missed any of my birthdays. Y'all always made my birthdays feel special. And that's more than I could say about some of my family members. You know, like, y'all would go all out for me. You know, y'all would always make sure, like, I was good. You know, even when I didn't have no money, like, y'all would, you know, like, y'all would come pick me up, take me to a restaurant, you know, just to get me out the house and pay for everything and look out for me. It was just like, y'all just some ride or dies, you know. And I just want to say, like, thank you guys for just being there for me, and just being like, just showing me what true friendship was and is, you know. And I'm sorry that, like, because of all the things that I was going through, not to make up an excuse or anything, but because of all the things that I was going through, I wasn't able to reciprocate that. You know, I wasn't able to be as good of a friend to y'all as y'all were to me, and to be there for y'all. But y'all strong anyways. Like, y'all didn't really need me to be there, but, you know, just a 50-50 relationship. Like, I just want to say thank y'all for everything. I don't want to keep rambling, but that night was crazy, and it broke my heart. It made me tear a little bit, but excuse me. But I love y'all, and I wish y'all the best. And even if we never talk again, I just want y'all to know that, you know, it's all love, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, but thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.